Wheels here! Today I'm reviewing Six Flags Great America. This is my second favorite amusement park just under Silver City, and I go here every 2 years or so. This park opened in 1976 as Marriott's Great America with its sister park in California, which is now owned by their rival Cedar Fair. Most people tend to consider it one of the better of the two parks, and this park is considered one of Six Flags' flagship parks, right up there with Six Flags Magic Mountain and Great Adventure. I will be giving it a full review. Like the Holiday World review, I'll be dividing it into 5 categories: roller coasters, atmosphere, layout, park appearance, and flat rides. So with that being said, let's get started. Starting with coasters, this park is stacked with 17 of them. This park probably has the best coaster collection of any park as it's just stacked up with everything. The lineup is so balanced and there's not many noticeable gaps in their lineup. The only thing I would argue they're missing is a spinning coaster, since every park needs a good spinner, but other than that, they're not really missing anything here. Yes, these models might not be the best of their kind, but they're still good to great rides. There's only one truly bad coaster here, and even that's debatable as some people love it. They have the best balance of any park I've been to, as there's a coaster for everyone. They have plenty of family coasters and 2 kiddie coasters, with one being a very rare wooden kiddie coaster, and you don't see that every day, and plenty of moderate to extreme thrill rides. So overall, this park is stacked to the brim with great coasters, so coasters get a 9 out of 10. But there's one thing this park lacks, and that's a good atmosphere. Outside of the Southwest Territory, this park doesn't really have an atmosphere. It feels like a bland Six Flags park. It's all blacktop, and it doesn't really feel like anything. While the Southwest Territory is well themed and overall well done compared to the rest of the park, the rest of the park is just a bore and doesn't really stand out in any way. It feels like a cheap Six Flags park where it's all blacktop and nothing really special. The Gazelle Bliss area feels like a cheap ripoff of Dr. Seuss Land at Universal, and Camp Cartoon just feels like every generic kids area. The DC Plaza just felt generic and no different from the one at Six Flags St. Louis, and I presume every other Six Flags park. And the park is decent overall, but it doesn't really pop like Holiday World or Silver Dollar City. I would give atmosphere a 6 out of 10. It would have gotten an average 5 if it wasn't for Southwest Territory, which bumps it up a little, but overall it isn't that great. For the next category, we have the park layout. Everything at this park is easy to find, and there's nothing that's really out of the way, unlike, say, Thunderbird at Holiday World or Wildfire at Silver Dollar City. One minor complaint is that the parking lot is a bit large, and it can take a while to walk to the park. But this makes sense, as this is a massive theme park, and it needs large parking in order to accommodate everyone at the park. Everything at this park is easy to find overall, and another minor gripe is that it can be a bit tricky to find Demon's Entrance, but that's about it. Overall, this park has a good layout and gets a 10 out of 10. There's not much to complain about this one, and it's just a good basic layout. The next category is park appearance. Overall, the park is pretty clean, but I wouldn't be going all cleanest park in the world like they boast all the time. There was no trash around the park or anything, but it didn't necessarily feel beautiful like Holiday World did. The park, once again, just felt like an average Six Flags park, but one thing I can give the kudos for is that there isn't a single area of the park that I would call ugly. It's all well taken care of and really well done. Now, one area of the park that's really well done is the Southwest Territory. I've waited the entire video to talk about this area more in depth, and it's really well done. You have plenty of rides in the area, and it's just really pretty. The theming is very well done for Six Flags, and they really went all out with the theming. It feels like something straight off Holiday World with all the themed buildings and performers. They actually have people dancing outside the area, and they're all dressed up, and it feels really genuine. I know they're paid to do it, but it's such a nice touch that they really went all out with this area for just one area of the park. While I wouldn't be going full Silver Dollar City, it's still a very well done area for a Six Flags park and deserves kudos. While the overall park appearance doesn't stand out, it's clean, which is what really matters in terms of park appearance. In my opinion, it's very well kept up, and the park has plenty of trees and flowers surrounding it. I wouldn't go calling this park beautiful, but it's very well done, so I give it an 8 out of 10 for overall appearance and cleanliness. For the final category, we have flat rides. They have 32 flat rides, and the ride collection here is great, as they basically have everything you could ask for. They have everything in the book, like a drop tower, which is a staple of parks, plus a frisbee ride and a ton others. They recently got rid of King Chaos, which was a sad removal, and replaced it with a stupid super loop, which was sad, but overall the flat ride collection is pretty robust overall. They have some great flat rides like the Sky Tower and Carousel, which both look really nice in the skyline, and are nearly impossible to imagine the park without. The flat ride collection is just really robust overall, and gets a 9 out of 10. In conclusion, Six Flags Great America is my second favorite amusement park, and I will give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's not as good as Silver Dollar City, but it's still an elite amusement park in my opinion that I love going to. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, and please subscribe, everybody!